Hello Aquarius, and welcome to the channel. I hope that you are doing well. Today we're doing your money and career reading, so I hope that you're going to enjoy it. I will ask you to, if you haven't done so already, of course, to subscribe, leave a like, and a little comment. All these things really help out the channel, and thank you to all of those that have done so already. I really appreciate every single one of you out there. So let's get into your reading. As always, all the information for the cards will be down below in the description. Okay, Aquarius, money and career. What do we need to know? What do we need to see? Okay, so the first one is Tower. We also have Moon. What else for Aquarius? What do we need to know? What do we need to see? Okay, and we have Cross. Just saying one more. Oh, okay. We have Anchor, but that's not the one that I was feeling, so we're going to pop it back in. And we have Snake. Okay. So I'm hearing the cat is amongst the pigeons. Okay, let's see. What is that? Oh, interesting. That's the 10 of Wands. I don't know what it's doing there. Very weird. Okay. I'll keep it in mind. But that's not part of this deck. I'm hearing it's a special message for you, Aquarius. It is to start identifying what is no longer serving you so that you can release it. You are carrying too many burdens, and you need to let them go. Of course, this is an energy that is not for everybody. It is, I'm getting about 20% of you. So it would be probably a wise thing to do to sort of lighten your load at this time and to help you out going forward. Okay, what else for Aquarius? Okay. What else for Aquarius? What do they need to know? What do they need to see? Okay, we have the Queen of Pentacles and the Queen of Cups. 7 of Wands, the Chariot. Outcome for Aquarius. We have the 9 of Cups. We also have the 4 of Swords. Strength. Seven of Pentacles, and we have the 3 of Wands. Very good. At the bottom of the deck, we have Justice. We have the Moon again. 5 of Swords in reverse. Wheel of Fortune. I like it. And there was also the Devil in reverse. Okay. Now, with the Tower here, it has a slightly different meaning than it does in tarot. in this instance, I am getting the energy. In tarot, usually it means that there is a sudden event that is sort of pushing you out of the current energy that you're in. This can be positive or negative depending on the energy. But in this case, it all has a much nicer connotation that you would think. It is actually a very nice energy that I'm seeing here, especially if you consider all the cards together. This is something that you have built. This is something that is solid, that is striving upwards, so striving towards godliness. It tells me that you have worked very, very hard to sort of establish yourself in your career, establish yourself when it comes to your position. And it is something that has worked out absolutely beautifully up to this point. And you know, you've done an absolutely beautiful job, and everybody appreciates it and everybody admires it. With the moon energy, it tells me that, especially with the clock in it, it tells me that there is an element of timing here. It tells me that you have become rather comfortable in your position, and there is a need for change. There is a need to sort of reinvigorate the energy. There is a need to, because it is a crescent moon, it means that there is a need for growth and a need for to evolve in what it is that you are doing. With the cross, usually it involves trials and tribulations. Now, this could be positive or negative, but in this case, I absolutely believe that it is positive, because it is telling me that while it might be a little bit hard to change, it might be a little bit hard to sort of shake things up, it will allow you for fresh energy to be brought in. Thank you very much, Spirit. They're telling me that this is why they brought in the 10 of Wands that we saw earlier from the other deck. And they're telling me that they're putting it in play for everybody at this point, because there is that need to shake things up. There is a need to bring in fresh energy. And in order to do so, you have to sort of remove what no longer serves. So you have to go through, in this is being highly pushed, I am hearing, by Saturn retrograde at this point in time. And this is all about freshening things up, basically pruning where you need to prune, and, you know, so that you have that reinvigorating energy to bring you through into your next cycle. With snake, usually the snake has interesting connotations depending on which way you go. In this case, I am getting that it is the shedding of the skin that is important in this card at this time. So there's definitely a need to reinvent yourself in some way in order to not become stagnated, and for the energy to stagnate and not being able to bring in the manifestations that you're trying to manifest at this time. It tells me that you, because you have become so comfortable, everything has become so routine, everybody expects a certain thing from you and expects things to look in a certain way. And this is bringing you into a bit of a rut, I am hearing. You might not feel it yet, but it will, the need to change, the energy and the change has to, how do I put this? It is a necessary change for your own internal growth. And the more you deny the calls, the more you sort of say, no, I'm good where I am, the more Spirit is going to push you. And so it is a very necessary change. And I'm seeing this with the Death card. It is, we have a lot of major arcana here, so it's something that is absolutely necessary and is meant to be. This is part of your journey, and it is part of your next cycle, your next growth cycle. So this is something that you need to do for yourself. So the Knight of Swords tells me that this energy is coming at you much more quickly than you think. It is divine timing. It is supposed to be done at this time in your life. You have reached several goals already the way you were going, and now it's time to change things about, to learn new things for yourself in order to continue your growth, because that's exactly what we're here to do. We're here to grow, we're here to learn. And so this is part of your spiritual development, and you've kind of been pushing it off for a while, I'm hearing. And so it is time, and it is being in with the cross, they're giving you the signs and the symbols already, telling you that the change is needed and change is imminent. With the Queen of Pentacles, it is one that is actually going to be very good for you. It's going to be rather grounding, and it's one that is going to bring you a lot of prosperity and a lot of not just balance, but what's the word? Stability. It is going to be very important for your stability moving forward, especially with the instability going around in the world, with all of the different changes that are going on. It's kind of like changing to keep up with the world and keeping you in a grounded place, keeping you on a steady plinth. And this is very much needed at this time in order to continue your prosperity. With the Queen of Cups, you might have been kicking your heels a little bit when it comes to making these changes, but these are ones that are going to be very good for you. And they're going to bring you closer to your emotions and sort of understanding those a little bit better for yourself. It is going to be ones where there is going to be clarity and stability when it comes to your emotions. There is going to be, I am hearing, peaceful rhythm. I'm also seeing that these look like, to me, the White Cliffs of Dover. So if you live in that area of the country or you live close to it, by all means, go for me. I absolutely love that area. I've never actually been to that particular area. I've been to other places in the UK, but this is one that's on my bucket list. And it just, there's a sense of peace that is that you know, when I'm being presented with that imagery. And essentially this change is going to bring about peace and peace of mind, I'm hearing. It is one that is going to help you through the turbulent changes that are happening right now, and the things that are going on around you. Is going to bring that calmness in the storm. With the Seven of Wands here, this is you in the higher up position. This is these changes are going to put you what's the word for that? You're going to be in higher ground. Not only are you putting in the oh lordy, I'm having trouble today translating all of these images and emotions and things that are being impressed upon me so that I can communicate it to you. But in essence, there is going to be new boundaries being put in place that are going to be putting you in the higher ground, therefore giving you protection and being the one that comes on top when it comes to all of the changes that are going on. So essentially, again, they're telling me to say it again. These changes are for you to be able to keep up with the world and keep you in a safe position. With the Chariot, it tells me that it's also going to allow you to move forward. There's going to be, I'm hearing there's possibility even of raise. There is a possibility of an even more secure position than you have currently for some of you. And so this tells me that while you were pretty much in the same place for a very long time and you felt secure in that, they're telling me the very big reason that this is happening at this time is to ensure that remains so. And so with the Nine of Cups here, we have the wish fulfillment. So I am hearing you were in the energy of wish fulfillment. You were in the energy of loving what it is that you are doing, and that's why you are manifesting more of that. With the Four of Wands, there is also this answer to prayer. There is also this energy of rest. So if you've been, even if I'm hearing, if you've been a little bit in stress because of the these trials and tribulations and these signs that were telling you, you know, that things were about to change and these were stressing you out, you're going to have the time to recuperate from that. So don't worry about that. With the Strength, I am hearing in my head the song, "What doesn't kill you makes you stronger." So there you go. In essence, you're going to rediscover the fact that you are strong and you are capable of going through anything. You're capable of weathering any kind of storm, and you're rediscovering your worth. And this is going to boost your sense of self, and boosting this feeling of, hey, I am capable of doing all of this. And you're definitely going to come out better and stronger at the end after all of these changes that are coming up for you. With the Three of Wands, you definitely have that sensation from the higher vantage point that the Seven of Wands puts you in. You definitely have the sense of being able to see the bigger picture and being able to see your manifestations coming in. And this in turn allows you to be able to make plans for the future and enjoy them. I love this for you. And we have, of course, Justice here at the bottom of the deck, as well as the Moon, the Five of Swords in reverse, the Wheel of Fortune, and the Devil in reverse. All of this tells me, again, you might not be able to see it at this time, but Spirit is guiding you. You have the Moon that is completely illuminating the whole thing, and she has nothing to fear. She has everything in hand. She is petting the wolves. With Justice, there is definitely that sense of everything coming into balance, everything coming into where it should be always. And even though you thought that because things were changing, that they were no longer going to be where you wanted them to be, it becomes even more what they were always were. If that makes any sense. It's even the energy of it being what you have been manifesting becomes even more magnified. I'm not sure I'm making any sense. So let me know down below if you understood that part or not. I am trying to make it as clear as I can. In essence, is like, okay, yeah, it doesn't look like what it did where you were, what you have already done, and everything was already in place, but it's kind of like the next level up of the same thing, just even more. So, for example, if you... I'm getting an interesting image of, you know, when you're in a race and you win a medal, you know, the medal tells you that you have, you know, achieved a beautiful goal. You've managed to get to the finish line and do it in a beautiful timing. But it's telling me that, you know, instead of having always silver, now you're having gold. So that's kind of the energy that I'm talking about. You're still winning, but you're winning better. You're winning more, if that makes sense. I hope that does. And so with the Five of Swords in reverse, it tells me that the time that has been quite disruptive with all of these crosses that you are bearing at this point in time, that's going to be over pretty quickly. With the Wheel of Fortune, you have here the essentially things turning in your favor. So the disruption of of the change will only be temporary, but it will also release you from some of the things that were holding you back before. Because you have, especially with the strength here, is telling me that if there were some hang-ups or particular issues that you saw, it's kind of like seeing a defect that nobody else does. For example, I'm being given the image of, for example, a painting where you see every mistake and every fault that you made, but the person that is looking at someone else that comes along and looks at your painting, they don't see it. They only see the beauty of it. And so that's going to change. You'll be able to see things from a different perspective, and you'll be able to see more of the good stuff, which will only increase the possibilities of bringing in the energies of manifestation stronger, and bringing in more of that beautiful wish fulfillment that you have achieved at this point in time. This is beautiful. I love it. Let's get you one card of the angel answers. Well, there we go. They're telling me that's it. Don't stop. Don't stop. Just keep moving forward and keep going. Keep doing the changes. They might be a little bit disruptive at this time, but I am hearing you're going to be the butterfly coming out of its cocoon. That's beautiful energy, Aquarius. Okay, let's see for the Archangels and Gemstone Guardians. Okay, this one, ooh, it's green tourmaline. Now this one is, the energy is attached to Archangel Raphael. Archangel Raphael is usually very much attached to the heart chakra. He is rather healing and supportive when it comes to heart chakra issues. It says here, I am healthy, whole, and complete. My body naturally regulates and heals. My actions are heart-centered. I allow love in my life. I easily manifest my ideas. There we go. We're talking about manifestation and bringing more of it because you're already in the energy. You just complete the changes. I know it is quite bothersome, but by completing it, you are literally leveling up. I always attract love, luck, wealth, and success. And so green tourmaline says here, do you believe in unlimited supply in all areas of your life? Are you attracting loyal friends and colleagues? It is time to recognize that there is an unlimited supply and a myriad of opportunities and unlimited potential available to you. Decide what types of people you want in your life and know what you have the ability to attract them. So there we go. This is very much connected to this idea of doing the changes, removing them that which no longer serves you, and having the faith in your work and in yourself to continue manifesting and continue leveling up when it comes to your career and your wealth. So you continue doing this, you're just going to continue attracting absolutely beautiful energy to you, and you will continue manifesting. Like the angel said, don't stop. So there we have it, Aquarius. This is your reading for this month. I hope that you have enjoyed it. I hope that some of this helps out and resonates with you. If it has and you haven't done so already, please consider subscribing. Leave a comment down below, leave a thumbs up. Let me know what you thought about this reading. I hope to see you again soon, Aquarius. Love and light to you, and blessed be.